but it's still a start. So there are patriots fighting, to try to change that Ohio Republican Party as it needs changed.
Well, considering that Ohio leads the nation and
Absolutely.
It's so pivotal, right? It is important that Ohio at least be able to define the difference between a Republican and Democrat. And right now, the Democrats look more sane.
Mm-hmm.
And that's think about it. They look more courteous. They don't sound crazy. At least they know where they stand with their policies.
That's right.
They're all this and this. When you ask a Republican, they don't know. But, a little bit of history, so the Republican Party didn't exist. It was the Federalists and the Republican Democrats. Kid you not, Republican Democrats was one party.
Yep.
So they got rid of the Federalists, and then they split the same party into two. They're the Uniparty.
Yep.
And this is history. This isn't like I'm making it up or,
Nope.
We're just using that term. Legit, that's history. And if people actually looked at history and they looked to their past, they would understand how much it makes sense of the future.
Mm-hmm.
Because, when you have, the Republican Democrats against the Federalists, and then suddenly the Federalists have dissipated, but now you have two parties that literally have the same name. They just took the hyphen out and separated themselves. You see, it's that. And you're right. We don't know what it means. Back in the day, it used to be the party of the rich, right?
Yep.
It used to be the party of oil. It used to be, why is someone calling?
It's
okay. It's good.
Someone's always contacting.
This is so we're having a crisis as a state because we don't know where we stand. And as for LaRose, the only reason he needs to be, I guess someone has to run against him because Chelsea's really not running against him.
No.
And unfortunately, the conservatives of Ohio and the centrists of Ohio, because I think most conservatives are now centrists. They don't even know what they, when they say, what are you? They're just like Republican. And you're like, really?
Yeah.
So are you with the interest? Because if people want to find out who their candidates are represented by, they just need to look at who funds them. Frank LaRose is funded by Open Societies. That's George Soros. I'm not making this up. It's all open source information.